So it's time to start upgrading and working on my Sterling axle. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Atwood's Garage. One of the projects I've been putting off and wanting to get into is building a Sterling rear axle for my Jeep. I don't have a front yet, but I think a rear would be a good place to start. I picked up an 04 10.5 here for a friend of mine. He got it, decided he wasn't going to do anything with it, and nobody wanted to buy it from him. So basically, for the cost of running over there and grabbing it and dragging it home, I got myself a Sterling 10.5. As you can see, it's a typical Ohio shape, rusted, but it's got 373 gears open. We've got one complete brake on one side, which is garbage. So it'll need brakes, gear, bearings, seals, you know, the usual smart. We'll cut the balance off, strip the housing, build a truss for it, and put new leaf spring perches on it so it'll fit under the rig. This is going to be a poor man's 10.5, and not 4-linking this one. It'll go on leaves. But stick around, we'll get this housing stripped off. Okay, I guess first things first, we'll get these axle shafts pulled out. They haven't been pulled out since the day they were installed. Oil. Bucket. My bucket there. in good shape. Lean that sucker up over here. Now, I don't have a tool for the spindle yet. I have it on order. Should be here tomorrow. Alright, his wife came out and needed to talk to me about something. Now she's got her questions answered. Back getting the second shaft out of here. Shaft number 2. Ran off of that. Said I don't have a nut to knock this stuff loose, so this is all going to have to stay for the time being. I get the carrier out today. I guess I'll move my bottle jack. Actually, we got everything out. See if I can get this hub nut loose. Pinion nut loose. It's also full of dirt. Let's go. I do want to take this yoke off and go to a flange. Get rid of these straps. Take my ears. Came off easily enough. Goodness gracious. He's moving slowly. Well, my wife and daughter came back out and started chatting and everything, so I had to turn the video off. And then the great odor of gear oil ran them off finally. It's actually not that bad. It was fairly empty. There wasn't much oil left in it. But got the carrier out. Gaps are marked. Got shims all set down here. A little interesting find on this one. Smooth on one side and looks like it got chewed up on the other. I don't know if it's spun or what, but we'll get that figured out. We'll get the carrier obviously out, pinions out. Just let the last of this gear lube run out of it, and I'll wipe it down. And I'll clean the surface real good on the cover and the thing, and I'll cap it back up. Shove a rag, once I get the front bearing out, shove a rag in that to keep it sealed up. Get the caliper and rotor off this side and start cutting stuff up. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Had some lunch. Watched Match Off-Road's video for today where he and Heavy D pulled them cars out of the canyon. Getting the front bearing out here. And I can tell you what, I've taken a few axles apart in my life. Not many, but a few. I think that's about the worst I've ever seen a front seal. It's absolutely gone. The board itself looks like it's still in decent shape, so I should be able to clean it up, get this housing cleared up. We'll get the rest of it stripped off, and we'll be right back. Alright, after a good period of time here, I've managed to get a cardboard truss made up here. at least the profile the axle's made up here, approximately where it's going to be. These will be moving in at least an inch on each side, because I think they're at 45. I need to be about 43 with the Cherokee spacing. Then the R offset, there's a long side, short side. So yeah, this side's a little longer and this one's a little shorter. It's all due to the differential. I am not going to change the, I know some guys cut these down and put 2 short sides in, you know, narrow them up, but it's actually at this point an inch narrower than the Crown Vic Police Interceptor rear end I've got in there right now. So anyways, it's late Sunday evening, dinner's about ready. I need to get myself cleaned up, washed up, and time for dinner. Hope you all had a good week and a good weekend. We'll see you next weekend. Well, I lied. I was going to be the end of the video, but I had a few more minutes to do some things. And this is what I came up with. I have end pieces here at the end of the castings. And then the ends of the truss will actually be welted to the spring perches as they get moved in. So they'll be sitting up in here. So gonna cap it with a piece of 3-inch, probably 1/4 inch, maybe 5/16. Oh, let's see what I can find at the scrapyard. That's pretty much where all this stuff comes from. I buy very little new material unless I have to. DOM, for example, you can't find used DOM, so if it is, it's just a drop, and that stuff disappears instantly. So yeah, that stuff gets usually bought new, but anything else I can usually pick up at the local scrapyard. You know, 55 or 60 cents a pound. I used to get for 55. I haven't bought for a couple of months. I don't know if with things have changed. Just the yard owner will still give me my discount, but I usually buy a pretty good amount every year between my son and myself, Bobby. Anyways, that was Garage. Once again, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll continue working on the Sterling. We'll put some 48 gears in it, get some new brakes for it, and build this truss. And we're going to link and lock the back because this is going to be a budget build. But anyway, I hope you had a good week. Hope you had a good weekend. We'll see you next time.